All right, and moving on to number 3, we've got 5,200 divided by 90. Well, we look at this and we got to think to ourselves, 90, does 90 go into 52? No, it doesn't. Does 90 go into 520? Yes, it does. Well, 9 goes into 52 how many times? 9 goes into 52, let's see. 9 times 6 is 54, so that's too much. So let's try 9 times 5. So I put the 5 over the 520, because remember, it's 90 going into 520, because 90 does not go into 52. 9 times 5 is 45, and remember with that extra 0, it's going to be 450. Then I do the subtraction here, I get 0, this becomes 12, this becomes 4, 12 minus 5 is 7, and that gets me a 0 there, so I'm not going to write anything down. And I drop down a 0. 90 goes into 700 how many times? Well, let's see. 9 goes into 70. Let's see, 9 times 5 is 45, 9 times 6 is 54, 9 times 7 is 63, 9 times 8 is 72. Oh, 72 is too much. That's 9 times 8. So I got to do 9 times 6. 6 times 9 is, sorry, wrong number there. 9 times 8 is too much, so I have to do 9 times 7. 7 times 9 is 63, but there's extra 7 times 90, so 630, 70, so our remainder is 70. 57, remainder 70. All right, let's go to the top of page 83. So it says divide a 2-digit number by a 2-digit number. So what we're doing here, first of all, is estimating. So if they have, hey, we have 83 divided by 15. Let's round both of these numbers so that we can get an idea in our head of what we think the answer might be. Because 15 going into 83, I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Maybe you guys do. So what are we going to round both those to? 15 rounds to 20, because we're rounding to the nearest 10. And 83 rounds to 80. So 20 goes in 80 how many times? Well, 2 goes in 8 4 times, so 20 must go into 80 4 times. Yes, it does. So let's try 4. 4 times 15. 15, whoops, not 14. 15 times 4. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times, oh, gotta put the 2 up here. 4 times 1 is 4. 5, 6. 60. And 23. Uh-oh. Remember, this number's got to be less than 15 for us to have done it the right way. So 4 was too little. We got to try a bigger number. What's the next one we're going to try? Yeah, it's bigger than 4, so it must be 5. Yeah, man, this is really ugly. I'm just going to erase whatever I've got up there. 15 divided, I got to remember that number is 83. So I'm going to try 5. 5 times 15. All right, 15 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. All right, so 75 is what I get for that. And I subtract, this is 13, this becomes 7. So 13 minus 5 is 8. And 15 doesn't go into 8, so I must have a remainder of 8. So that's how you figure it out. You kind of got to estimate first, see, hey, what do I think it's going to be? And look, I estimated wrongly the first time, which is okay. It just means I had to redo it, and then I figured it out that second time. Let's try one more. Let's do 88 divided by 23. So what are those round to? 23 rounds to 20. 88 rounds to what? Yeah, 90. 20 goes into 90, well, 4 times. 4 times 2 is 80. And yeah, we're going to get a remainder, but the point isn't for us to get this exactly right. The point is, can we get an idea what this number needs to be so we don't need to keep on guessing and checking with random different numbers. So 4 is a good guess. Let's start off with that. See if it works. 4 times 23. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 2 is 8. This makes 92. Man, too much. I guess the wrong one again. So it needs to be less because 92 is too much. You can't even subtract that. So that's too much. I got to go less than 4 because 4 was too much. So I'm going to try, what's the number lower than 4? Yeah, 3. Sorry, that's a really bad 3 up there. Actually, I have to erase this because I have to write the remainder there afterwards. But 23 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. 69 is our number then. 18, 8 minus 9 you can't do, so this becomes 18, and this becomes 7. 18 minus 9 is 9, 7 minus 6 is 1. So we have 3, remainder 19. 3, remainder 19 for our answer right there. Let's look at the top of page 84 now. We've got a couple of guided practices. You've got 65 divided by 16. Oops. $65 divided by 16. All right, you try this one, then come back and see what you get. And we're back. Let's see. 16 is going to round to, well, it rounds up to 20. 65 rounds up to 70. 20 goes into 70 3 times, because 2 goes into 7 3 times. 3 times 2 is, so I get 60. Okay, well, 3 is a good guess to start off with. So let's do 3. 3 times 16. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, so we get 48. Let's see, we're hoping for this number to be less than what? Yeah, less than 16. Because if it's more than 16, then we have to use a different number up here. So this becomes 15. This becomes 5. 15 minus 8 is 7. 5 minus 1. 5 minus 4 is 1. Oh, man. Number is too big. So do we have to go up, choose a bigger number or a smaller number than 3? Well, 17 is too much, so we need a bigger number up there. Oops, I gotta erase this too. So we know, oh, I should erase this as well. We know that it's got to be bigger than 3, so let's try 4. 4 times 16. 16 times 4. 4 times 6 is 24. 2 goes up here. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. So we get 64. Oh, look at that. We get 1 left. So 4, remainder 1. That's our answer for that one. All right, let's do the next one. 94 divided by 32. All right, you try it on your own at home. And we're back. So 32 rounds to 30, 94 rounds to 90. 3 goes into 9. Well, 3 times. Let's hope this works out. 3 times 32. 32 times 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 96. Oh, man. Well, we know 96 is going to be too big. So we got to try a different number. If that's too big, then we got to try a smaller number. So let's try 2. 32 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. So we're going to do 64. 0 and 3. So 2, remainder 30. It's a huge remainder, but I had to do it because otherwise it wasn't going to work for us. All right, let's go top of page 60. No, so top of page 85 here. So let's do 2 guided practice from here. Number 6 is 65 divided by 16. Yeah, I think we'll just do this one because we've had enough practice on these, I believe. So this is the last one, then we'll move on to the next thing. So go ahead and do this at home. And we're back. 16 rounds up to 20. 65 rounds to 70. 20 goes into 70. Well, 3 times again. Let's try it. Let's see. 20 times 3. I don't need to put it up here if I don't want to, because I don't want to erase it if I have to get it wrong, because the last 3 times it didn't work out. Hopefully this time it does. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 2 is 6. Hey, look at that. 60. 60 is going to work for us, because when we subtract, we're going to get 5. So that means I put 3 up here. I guess I could have put it up there this time. 3 times, well, 20 times 3 was 16, but I'm not supposed to do 20 times 3. I'm supposed to do 20 times 16, so maybe I was too soon in putting that up here, but I'm going to leave it up there just hoping that I got it right this time. 6 times 3, 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, so I get 48. Hoping for a number less than 16. This becomes 15. This becomes 5. 15 minus 8 is 7. 5 minus 1. 5 minus 4 is 1. Not working out for me. Bummer. So I gotta go back, redo it all again. Oh, I gotta erase this too, because my number's not gonna be 48. I'm gonna create a little extra room for myself there. So I've got 65, and 3 was 3F's is too big of a remainder, so I need 4, one bigger of a number. 16 times 4, 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6, so I get 64. Hey, that's going to work out. Hey, does that look familiar? Yeah, it does actually, because page 84 and 85, number 4 and 6 are actually the exact same problem. Odd, but it worked out. So then we have 4 and remainder 1, and that's our answer for that one. All right, let's move on to the next section here. So the middle of 85 where it says learn, divide a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number. So let's try this. 235 divided by 32. So how do you think we're going to start? How do you think we're going to do this? Oh, Mr. Brunel, I think that we're going to round both of the numbers to estimate to see if we can get what the answer is. Yes, you're right. We're going to round right away to see what the answer is. So 32 rounds to 30, and 235 is going to round to 240. Yeah, it's not rounding to the nearest 100. It's rounding to the nearest tens because the 3 is going into this section. That's what we need to do to try to remember. So if we do that, the 5 makes us round up, so we get to 24, or 240. 3 goes into 24 8 times, so let's try that. 32 times 8. See if that works out. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. 25. Is that too big or too small? Too big. Too small is what we want. So we can't, that's not going to work. So let's do a 32 times 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 3 is 21. Plus 1 is 22. 224. I think that might work out. Let's put 7 up here. 224 right here. 5 minus 1 is 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. So we get 11. 7, remainder 11. Boom, we got it. Good for us. All right, let's try some guided practice where you guys can try yourself then. Let's go to the bottom of page 85 here. Let's do 9, 11, 13. So number 9 is 612 divided by 75. All right, you go ahead and try it at home. And we're back. All right, so 75 rounds to 80. 612 rounds to, well, I'm rounding to the nearest 10. So the nearest 10 spot, which is this one, so that rounds to 610. 8 doesn't go into 61. It goes into 64 8 times, and it goes into 56 7 times. So let's say 7. 7 is going to be our guess to start off with. Let's do 75 times 7. And why are we doing 7? Because 7 goes into 560 times. Sorry, 7 times 8 is 560. This 7 actually should be right here, not right there, because it's not. There's no extra number going here. It goes in 560 times, and that's what our estimate is. So 7 times 5 is 535 actually. 5 goes down there though. 7 times 7 is what? Remember, you should be looking these up, pausing these, and looking them up if you don't know, because you have to know your multiplication tables to do this. 7 times 7 is 49, plus 3 is 52, so 525 is going to be our answer. Let's see, if we do this minus 525, this is going to become 12. This becomes 0 then. 12 minus 5 is 7. 0 doesn't go minus 2, so we have to make it 10. We can make this 5. 10 minus 2 is 8. Man, we're wrong again. One of these times it's going to get us exact, and we're not. Our guess is going to get us exact, and we're not going to have to keep on going around. But I guess it's better than guessing and checking completely. So we had too high of a remainder there. So if we've got too high of a remainder, that means we need to step it up. So it needs to be 75 times 8. 8 times 5 is 40. 7 times 8 is what? 56. 56 plus 4 is 60. So we've got 600 here. 8 times 75, 600. Subtract, I get 12. 8, remainder 12. Boom, got the right answer. All right, let's try 11 here. 270 divided by 39. All right, go ahead and do it at home. And we're back. This rounds to 40. Rounds to, well, it doesn't even need to round. It's at 270 already. 4 goes into 27. How many times? Well, 4 times 6 is 24. 6 times 4 is 240. So that's going to be what we have here because we did it 7 times, then it would be 280, and that's too much. Another Price is Right reference. For those of you who watch Price is Right, for those of you who don't watch Price is Right, I'm sorry for you. You are missing a part of your childhood. So 6 is our number that we're estimating. 39. Oops, make this proper 39. 39 times 6. 9 times 6 is 54. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 5 is 23. So 234. Let's see. Is it going to work out this time? Becomes 10. This becomes 6 then. 10 minus 4 is 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. 36. Hey, look, we actually figured it out for once. We didn't figure it out first guess. So it's 6, remainder 36. Awesome. And let's do one more. 13. 802 divided by 92. Well, 92, well, we gotta estimate again here. All right, go ahead and do it at home. And we're back. So 92 rounds to 90. 802 rounds to 800. 9 goes into 80 how many times? Well, 9 goes into 81 9 times, so it must go into this 8 times. 8 times 9 is 72, or 720 in this case, actually. So let's try that. 92 times 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 9 times 8 is 72, plus 1 is 73. It looks like it might work out. Let's try. 8 goes up here. 736 goes down here. This becomes 12. This becomes 9, and this becomes 7. 12 minus 6 is 6. 9 minus 3 is 6. So we're going to get 8, remainder 66. And that does work out because our remainder needs to be less than 92, and it is. So boom, we got that one.